what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sherena. So in today's video, we have my skincare routine and all the products I use on my skin. As you can see, I'm barefaced because I figured since it is a skincare video, I'm not going to sit here with a face full of makeup, tell you about all the problems I have when you can't see any of them. But yeah, so if you want to see my skincare routine, then please keep watching. So just a disclaimer, I'm not a dermatologist or an esthetician. Whatever products I recommend or I speak about is just because I've tried it on myself and I use it. But with that being said, everyone's skin is different. Everyone has different issues that they want to tackle with their skin. Some people will have oily skin, dry skin, acne scars. So you know that it's different things. So different products will work for your skin. So all through high school, I never had acne or pimples. That wasn't one of the issues that I faced with my skin or experienced. The main thing was basically uneven skin tone and sunspots. So in my first year of university, I went on a contraceptive. So I was on the injection and I ended up being on the injection for about 2 or 3 years. Then I decided to go off the contraceptive and just give my body a break and let it get back to normal because I didn't want to be like dependent on any drugs and all of that kind of stuff. But it was at that time when I got off the contraceptive that my skin started breaking out and I ended up getting not like acne or cystic acne. I ended up getting these tiny little white pimples or bumps, and they're basically like whiteheads, or what the clinical term for them is comedones. So I used to get comedones on my cheeks and my forehead, and I actually still get them to this day. And I used to try and pick at them with my fingers, and that would eventually just aggravate the skin and make me break out into like normal pimples and leave scarring, and then it was just that whole vicious cycle. I ended up going on the pill because I figured I could maybe regulate my hormones again, but this way I could handle it because I was taking a pill physically every day, and if I wanted to stop, I could stop. So I did, but it didn't really work. I feel like the pill made my skin worse. But yeah, I think it's different for every person. So I eventually went off like any contraceptive and just kind of gave my skin a break, and I was just trying to figure out how am I going to fade these scars, and I always reach for natural remedies first rather than going for like expensive serums and all of that kind of stuff. So I just used to research natural ways to fade scars, and I've literally tried every homemade remedy there is, from like tomatoes on your skin to bananas, egg whites, aloe vera. So yeah, so all of those ended up working for me temporarily, but again, I still used to break out. I still used to pick at my pimples, and until my sister ended up getting me an extractor. So it's like an extracting tool, and one end is a needle and the other is like a loop. And so it's like a loop on one end and like a needle kind of thing on the other. The loop is basically used for extracting pimples because it's very tiny and it's precise. It's at that spot where you can extract your pimple without like interfering with any of the skin on the outside. So I started researching affordable vitamin C skincare because vitamin C on its own is quite pricey, and vitamin C is what you're looking for to fade and to even out your skin tone. And I stumbled across the Clicks skincare collection and on the website, and I was just reading the reviews and everyone loved it. They have different varieties, not only even skin tone actives. There's a rooibos, aloe vera, the tea tree oil range. So people said they like really liked it, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll give this a go, because I always try different face washes and different face products. I'm always open to it, to trying out different things and finding out what works for my skin. So I ended up buying the cleanser, the toner, and night cream and day cream, and started using that, and I feel like it really made a big difference in a short amount of time. It really just got my skin under control, and yeah, just like started evening out the skin tone. So I've been using it for, this would be the 2nd year that I'm using it. It's also really affordable, especially when Clicks is having the 2 for 3 sale, and you get the cheapest one free. So it's really affordable, and I feel like it does work. But just because it works for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will work for you. So let's just go through the products that I use. So first, I do go in with the cleanser, and I use the cleanser twice a day. The cleanser does have like small micro beads in them which exfoliate your skin. So if you're concerned that you have sensitive skin and exfoliating every day is going to cause you to break out, my sister has sensitive skin and she uses the tea tree range. She hasn't broken out from it, so I think because it's such a fine bead, it really doesn't aggravate the skin. Next, I go in with my toner just to get rid of the oil and excess dirt that's left on my skin after cleansing my face. During the day, I use my day cream, which has an SPF of 15, which is really important. If you don't use a moisturizer that has it, I definitely recommend using a sunscreen. Sunscreen is really, really important to protect you from cancer, getting wrinkles, and just aging your skin. CUTIES has a really nice sunscreen. It's the Invisible Spray SPF 50, and yeah, it's really good to use, and I've also used that on my skin just on its own, and it hasn't broken me out. It's not really greasy. It absorbs into the skin and it's quite nice. So if you're somebody who doesn't like to use a moisturizer during the day, then definitely go in with a sunscreen. So at night your skin heals, so your night moisturizer is definitely just as important. And the one in the CUTIES range that I use is very thick and moisturizing, and I like that. And that is basically my skincare routine. I cleanse, tone, use a day cream, and use a night cream. Once a week I do like to use a natural mask, and I use one that's honey, turmeric, and cinnamon. Again, honey and turmeric are antibacterial, so it's just going to fight the acne causing bacteria, and cinnamon just helps to like circulate blood on your skin, and when the blood's circulating you can heal scars faster, etc. I suggest looking at your skin, finding out what issues you have and what issues you want to tackle, and then finding products that work for you. I've used so many products in the past. The Garnier face washes are nice. I use the Himalaya Neem, Nivea 3-in-1, the Johnson's face washes are nice. It all depends on what you want to improve in your skin. And yeah, definitely it's a trial and error when it comes to your skin. I've said skin so many times in this video. But yeah, it's a trial and error when it comes to your skin, because sometimes a product might work for you for a while and then it'll kind of stop working, or you feel that it's not really doing its best anymore and it's time to maybe move on to something else. So taking care of your skin on the outside is all good and well, but you have to make sure that whatever you're putting in your body is also not causing you to break out. And I notice with me, if I have too many sugary stuff like sodas or chocolate and all of that kind of stuff, all the nice stuff, I tend to break out. And for some people it can be caused by dairy or eating too much of junk food and oily food. And yeah, so just make sure you know what like your triggers are with your skin, what's causing you to break out. And of course, getting hormonal breakouts once in a while is totally normal. Just try not to pick at them, because fading scars is super hard and it's just adding another layer of skincare. You know, I have a link for all the CUTIES products that I use in the description box, as well as a link for an extractor. And I don't recommend using an extractor, but if you're someone who's really desperate for something to work and you have maybe the same issue that I had, you can give that a go. But just make sure that you're not doing any harm to your skin. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, any skin products that maybe you're using and you really love it, you can leave it down in the comments, and yeah, share it with others. You can also message me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. I'm active on all of those social media, and my links are down in the description. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.